Hello and welcome to this company presentation of the German multinational LR Health and Beauty. My name is Dietrich Sven Korthout, and in this presentation I will explain how to generate an online income with a minimal budget thanks to a reliable firm, high-quality products, a proven method, from an additional income to a full-fledged company with a company car. Does that sound interesting? Then keep on watching. We'll be talking about the freedom to work where, when, and how much you want. My favorite way is like the man on the left with a coffee in one of my many favorite spots in Brussels. And above all, we look at a performance-based income. In 2024, LR celebrated 40 years of successful operation in the Rudolf Weber Arena in Germany with 6,000 of its enthusiastic partners, one of whom is me. If you work with LR, you are a partner of LR. It is important to mention that this event was only for Germany and the Benelux. Other countries held their own 40-year celebration. Due to the enormous success of LR, it is impossible to host one event for all partners from all the 33 countries at the same time. We will start with a quick overview of the career opportunities. We will look at everything in detail later. Disclaimer, as I work from Brussels, the base of this presentation is euro-based. I have adapted to pounds anywhere I could, but of course, some of the real-life representations will be in euro. You can see here that everything starts with some extra pounds a month. Here from 300 to 2,000 pounds, fixed, VAT excluded, up to a serious secondary occupation, where we are talking about 3,000 to 5,000 pounds a month, fixed, VAT excluded. Already from the first level on, junior manager, it is possible to get a top-class lease with a contribution from the LR company for a car of your choice. If we look further, we see the level where one can go full-time with an income of 7,500 pounds to 15,000 pounds per month for a serious business, up to building a real enterprise that can be passed on to their heirs. We are then talking about 25,000 pounds to 40,000 pounds and more. These amounts are fixed upon achieving predefined goals. Car bonuses go up to 1,300 pounds exclusive VAT per month. Here, we see the LR headquarters in North Rhine-Westphalia, Germany, about a 5-hour drive from Brussels. As a partner, you get the chance to visit the company yourself every year. A brilliant experience, without doubt. LR is a multinational, so in addition to Germany, it is active in 32 other countries, mainly Europe, the UK, Turkey, and South Korea. Given that everything nowadays happens online, every partner can build a business in any of the 33 countries, regardless of where they are personally based. Here, you see our production halls, fully equipped with photovoltaic solar panels for green energy for the production of approximately 200 of our own unique products. Each of the 33 nations has an administrative head office for local support of all partners. For the Benelux, that is along the highway in Herentals in the direction of Antwerp. Administration offices in the UK are in London, near Holborn. We are active in the markets of the future: health, nutrition, beauty, makeup, unique fragrances, and special skincare. The Maya of South America already knew it. Aloe vera is the source of youth. Known for its hydrating and healing capacities, it is a source of nutrients. LR built the largest aloe vera production zone in Europe, where they process leaf gel from their own plantations in Mexico into high-quality products on a high-tech level. LR has the label IASC, the International Aloe Science Council, as well as the SGS Fresenius label for drinking gels. Here, you see one of our drinking gels, full of vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. An ideal mix with blood purifying and oxygen boosting capacities. A top product in our product line, and this since 20 years ago, when LR started aloe processing. The keyword here is optimization of the intestinal and metabolic system. Here in the spotlight, our Mind Master, our healthy energy drink, based on aloe vera and enriched with, among other things, various vitamin B. We developed the right care for every need. Special care for skin problems, facial cleansing and care, body cleansing and care, everything for hair, specifically for men, baby and child care, or line with CBD. Here in the spotlight, our purest product with 90% natural leaf gel, unobtainable in regular trade, only in pharmacies and organic shops at higher prices. And from May to August, what aloe vera is best known for, our wonderful sun products. We move now to our extensive range of cosmetics, our patented Zeitgeist device, with interchangeable heads, vibration, infrared, and massage function for cleansing and working in specially tailored products, thus cleaning, facial and body care, and makeup. You see this last one here, our Zeitgeist signature range, with a focus on natural looks without a mask-like feeling. All this is sold via a web shop in the personal name of each partner. You see my name at the top left here. In blue in the middle, you see residence. Any one of your clients can adjust the region here to the country where they reside. You also see one of our luxury ranges here, the fragrances. LR once started with only a range of exclusive perfumes. Today, it is still one of our top lines with a range of unique, self-manufactured fragrances. And since 2025, LR has been working with the French perfumer Robertet for the creation of 4 excellent elixirs. From the beginning on, LR has worked with the in origin American business model network marketing, also known as multi-level marketing. Collectively, network marketing companies achieve a turnover of more than $168 billion worldwide in 2024. Of course, we are talking about the legal network marketing, which in no way or form resembles the Ponzi schemes with which it is confused. We will thoroughly examine the differences. We scrutinize the operation with a realistic view, and we look at how to execute it in a pleasant way. We start at the beginning, the basis of a network marketing firm, here specifically for LR. There is always a direct margin on own sales. In the case of LR, that is 40% on the purchase price, or a reduction of 30% on the webshop price, which is the same. Then there are the commissions. At LR, these commissions are called bonuses. There is a commission on own sales, here in orange, the direct network, here in red, the indirect network, here in blue. People recruit and train other sellers, and they do the same. This way, everyone can build their own commercial organization. Everyone can grow larger than anyone who came before us, which is one of the biggest differences with a pyramid or a Ponzi. There is no pyramid, therefore there is no top, given that anyone who joined can become stronger than anyone who came before them, as shown by the yellow triangles. In network marketing, the person with the best results on a monthly basis earns the most. I love working with Google's AI, Gemini, as it agrees public data concerning network marketing are very confusing and sometimes downright wrong. It drew up an official declaration in a personal thread. It is, therefore, his work, not mine. The full text can be found on my source website, www.thelifeyoudeserve.net. We read here, official declaration by Gemini, AI from Google. I, Gemini, as AI from Google, hereby declare that the public Google results contain errors, that even the AI summaries provide incorrect, outdated, and misleading information. More specifically around the size of the market and a supposedly low chance of financial success. The WFDSA is the only scientifically reliable source, which stands for the World Federation of Direct Selling Associations. We will look at them shortly. Point 5 in Gemini's list states that there is no relationship with Ponzi or pyramid schemes, and that network marketing is a globally, legally regulated industry that is based on the sale of tangible products and services. Here, a screenshot of a part of the WFDSA report in case, where we can see that the sector turned over more than $168 billion in 2024. The full report can be found on my source website, thelifeyoudeserve.net. In summary, we can officially say about network marketing, $168 billion turnover globally, 100 million sellers worldwide, loss is technically impossible, not earning is, income is directly linked to performance. All official, legally correct, and economically accurate info on my site, thelifeyoudeserve.net. Now, the fun part, the finances. First, LRs, then your possible future earnings. The following report can also be found on my source site. In 2024, LR had a turnover of over 289.20 million euro. They were active in 32 countries. Since 2025, the UK has been added. We also celebrated our 40th year anniversary in 2024. Now, what determines which of the following income levels you reach? Absolutely nothing, but also no loss. One always learns, and mainly, a lot of partners are only in it for the high-quality products at a reduction price. They have no income intention. A small income, about £600 a month. A serious additional income, about £3,000 a month. Enough to stop working, about £6,000 a month. Enough to live royally, about £12,000 a month. And enough for a real enterprise, about £20,000 a month and more. It may surprise you, but there is no mystery at all. Success in network marketing is like success in the gym. Regular effort over a long duration. The gym offers the place, the resources, and the lessons. Buying a membership and a sports outfit does not guarantee a success. LR Health and Beauty provides the products, webshop and eShop, and a career plan. Buying some products and doing something occasionally also does not guarantee success. The chance of success in network marketing equals the chance of success in the gym. Nobody bats an eye that the majority of the gym's monthly subscription customers do not achieve their goals. Those who shout the loudest that network marketing does not work are those who either never tried it themselves or they thought they were going to get rich while sleeping and were frustrated that it did not happen. In 20 years of experience, I've never seen anyone who did what was necessary and did not achieve results. That simply does not exist. There are only 3 things to cultivate: patience, repetition, and calmness. Insufficient results are always the consequence of not enough action, not enough regularity, too short a term. It has nothing to do with talent or luck. It has to do with positive action. Here, we focus on how to achieve a stable online income of £6,000 with LR Health and Beauty. The principle is simple. Become an LR partner and sign up others. That means become a fan of the products, recommend them, possibly with a discount, and present the business. Here we see the 40% trade margin on the purchase price at LR. That is the same as a reduction of minus 30% on the catalog price or the webshop. Here we see that an LR partner does not have to make minimum sales. Never. No stock must be kept. Everything is delivered directly to the end customer. There is a 2-month right of return with a full refund. Everyone receives a personalized webshop and eShop. We especially emphasize 2 months of right of return, no stock, no monthly packages. So you can see here that there is no loss possible. There are 2 types of partners. reduction customers or VIP customers who only want products at a discount price, active partners who wish to acquire an income in addition to the discount. Registration at LR is the same for both. Both buy at purchase price. Those who also work receive a bonus. And now, the earnings. First, we look at how it is possible to earn so much. There is always a 40% trade margin on the purchase price, or 30% discount on the sales price. For the rest, everything consists of bonuses. Of the total turnover from product sales, LR pays 43.70% to the partners via bonuses. That is the reason why so much can be earned. Regular firms have to rent or buy a retail network, pay fixed employees and workers, and advertise. Those are enormously high costs. At LR, all that goes to the partners. Of course, LR is not a charity, so 56.30% is for production, the headquarters, and the national offices. And like all companies worth mentioning, LR has shareholders, who naturally receive a share of the profit, as it should be. The network margins have remained unchanged since LR started in 1985. The marketing plan has been working in exactly the same way for 40 years. In 40 years, LR has never changed the margins on the network to the disadvantage of the partners. Only extra bonuses have been added. We won't go into that now, that would take us too far. So you see here that every commission or bonus is the result of real sales, that it is therefore normal trade with nothing to do with dubious investments and seeking other investors for money games such as bonsais or high-yield investment programs. We start with a simple example based on sales. Here we see Said, without a network for now. He achieves £500 in own sales this month. There is a 40% trade margin on that, which means £200 in direct profit. He also receives a bonus of 9% on that, which means £45 on £500. In total, his earnings this month are therefore £245 in total. Why the 9% bonus? For that, we have to look at the bonus table, which is the same for all LR partners worldwide. You see PV there, which stands for point value. It is the point value that determines the level of the bonus. To calculate it, we multiply the purchase value times 2. In this case, that is 500 times 2 is 1000 PV, or a bonus level of 9%. Very simple calculations, and you will see that it remains so. And now, the brilliant operation of network marketing. Not one person who sells a lot, but many people who sell a little. As from now, we're going to work with a network, which means that you've spoken enthusiastically about your business and they have become partners in your team or network. The principle of duplication: everyone adds 2 people to their own network every month. More is possible, of course, but we keep it simple here. We stick to a personal sale of 500 points, purchase price. The trade margin is always 40%, so it remains £200. In this example, we work with a fixed bonus of 10% to explain the operation and logic very simply. 10% bonus on £500 equals £50. We duplicate. So in total, there are 3 of us. 3 times £500 is £1,500 sold for LR. Your bonus increases thus to £150, 10% of 1,500. We duplicate again. You recruit 2 new partners, but your 2 partners from the previous month do so too. So there are 9 of you, each selling £500. So for LR, that is a sale of £4,500. 10% for you means a £450 bonus that month. We duplicate one more time, which means there are 28 of us in total. The turnover for LR is now £13,000. 10% of that is for you, now a bonus of £1,300. Not only you, of course, but your entire network earns. Remember that almost 44% of LR's turnover goes to the bonuses. For a turnover of £13,000, about £6,000 goes to bonuses to the network, divided according to the performance of each of them. It is essential to note that everyone in the network can grow larger than any of the predecessors. It is a network, not a pyramid. There is no top. This is the basic operation of network marketing at LR. This is a simplified representation, of course. In reality, some people will sell more, other less. Some will sign up more partners, other less. But this is indeed the basic setup and the brilliance of our operation. We now take a look at the main fixed bonuses at LR Health and Beauty. No worries, everything is detailed in the career plan. We repeat, you alone, with a sales of £500 times 2 equals 1000 PV. You plus a team of 3, 4 times £500 equals £2,000, or 4000 PV. The bonus on your own sales. It's a percentage based on the total PV of you and your group. Here that would mean 14% on £500 equals £70. The difference bonus on the group sales. It's a percentage which equals the difference between your percentage and the percentage of your direct partner. Here that difference is 10%. On £1,500, that equals £150. The leader bonus, as from 60,000 total PV. A 3% fixed bonus on every line with the previous difference bonus. And then the most important bonus of all, the special bonus, when you and your partners both are at the highest percentage, 21%. A 7% fixed bonus on every 21% line. The 7% even moves up with every career level. This may seem like a lot, but it summarizes our entire business and gets repeated so often that you will know it by heart before you realize it. Now we build everything from the ground up, from small to large, with concrete situations. We start with a 40% trade margin on own sales, here £200. Then the bonus on the own turnover, 14%. How do we get to that? In total, there are 5 partners who sell a total of £2,500, each £500, multiplied by 2 for the point value is 5,000 PV, or a bonus of 40% on your own sales, here £70. Then we have the difference bonus, which is the difference between your bonus level and the level of your direct partners. Here, 9% each time. 14% minus 9% equals 5%, which is £25 each time. 5% on each £500 sale, times 4 partners equals £100 different bonus. Thus, with a total of £370 plus a car bonus of £50, I'll come back to that later, equals £420, while you yourself sold for £500. This, of course, is not yet the winning lottery ticket. It is the very beginning, but let's look one step further. We know the first 3 by now. 40% margin on the own sales, a bonus on the own sales, and a difference bonus. Then, from 16,000 PV group, at the team leader level, there is an extra bonus of 3% on all the lines with a difference bonus. And then, the most important of all bonuses, when you yourself are at the highest bonus level, 21%, and one or more of your direct partners are 2. The special bonus, 7% fixed on every 21% line. In this case, £700. We look at the same thing in detail here, where you can see that the total of 6 difference bonus lines is approximately equal to 1 special bonus line on the 21% line. The highest bonus is thus on the line that itself earns the most. A 21% line itself earns minimum £1,100 exclusive VAT. This is pure win-win. If you want to earn well, then it is also so for your team. Working well yourself and recruiting quality people is the message. Then the magical level where everything actually revolves around. Silver organization leader with, as the first criterion, 4 21% line with special bonus, here increased to 8%. On these lines with a total bonus of more than £5,000. Here you see that a successful business is built on 21% lines. In other words, partners who take the business seriously themselves. As the second criterion, minimum 2,000 PV rest turnover, which means the turnover alongside the 21% lines, or the lines with a difference bonus and the extra special bonus of 3%. Why qualification criteria? To render it impossible for someone to get rich on a few hard workers, 21%ers, and to encourage a healthy competition. We look here at an example of the Platinum organization leader level. Here we see Esther's very strong line, for which you get the special bonus, meanwhile 9%, Silver and Platinum bonus on the 21% line under Esther, Mike, and a top Silver and top Platinum bonus on the 21% line under Mike, Tina. The deeper down, the smaller the percentage, of course, but the greater the turnover. It is a perfect mathematical system that has proven its effectiveness for 40 years and is designed to build serious enterprises, as you can see concretely here. Here too, to guarantee the proper functioning, to qualify for Platinum Organization Leader, you need 10 times a 21% line. So it is logical that you yourself will have to continue to put in the work. Fortunately, you do not have to calculate or keep track of any of that yourself. Everything runs on your online web environment LR Neo. Here you see a screenshot of mine, sometime in the beginning of the month. The active lines, the lines that generate turnover, your own PV, the group PV, and the total PV. Further in the sales report, you see the turnover of all your lines, the bonus documents, your official income slips, a link to your eShop, LR My Office with all the detailed info about every partner, and the online publications, company presentation, career plan, and catalog to share with your prospects. Before we go to the most exciting part, a report of ordinary people for whom it works out, just a brief overview that will help you when you get the classic question, is that one of those pyramid schemes? You can now, with your hand on your heart, say no, and give these people the correct information. Concerning pyramid games, Ponzi's, and high-yield investment programs, we can say there is no legal firm, they work with illegal payment systems, there is only investing, the profit promises are unrealistic, and only the top wins. In the case of network marketing, we work with legal companies with VAT, such as a limited official income via the bank, tangible products or services, commissions on sales. There is not a pyramid, therefore no top, so everyone can learn a lot, and it is a worldwide legal business. And now, the reality. Every 6 months, there is an event per nation to honor their new leaders. Here that happened at LR's 40th anniversary event for Germany and the Benelux. Here you see the new organization leaders of the first semester 2025. The qualification is 24,000 total PV or one 20% line plus 12,000 rest PV. The earnings are £2,000 fixed per month VAT excluded and a car bonus of £510 fixed per month VAT excluded. Here, the new bronze organization leaders of the first semester 2025. 3 21% lines or 2 21% lines plus 12,000 rest PV. Earnings £3,000 fixed per month VAT excluded and a car bonus of £510 fixed per month VAT excluded. And now, the magical level where you can sack your boss. The new silver organization leaders of the first semester 2025. 5 or more 21% lines and depending on the total turnover, £5,000 or 7,500 fixed per month VAT excluded and a car bonus of £750 fixed per month VAT excluded. We continue with a couple of new gold organization leaders of the first semester 2025. 8 or more 21% lines, £10,000 fixed per month VAT excluded, and a car bonus of £900 fixed per month VAT excluded. And here we start talking about a small company. New platinum organization leader of the first semester 2025. Minimum 10 21% lines, £15,000 fixed per month VAT excluded, and a car bonus of £1,300 fixed per month VAT excluded. And here, the golden boys and girls of LR Health and Beauty, some presidents and vice presidents, depending on the total turnover, £25,000 or £40,000 fixed per month VAT excluded. The car bonus is negotiable from here. Here is the number one of LR Health and Beauty, 5-star president with a bonus of more than £120,000 per month VAT excluded. It goes without saying that this person no longer works for the money. He specifically comes to our events to share his experience and motivation. An enormous confidence boost and a great honor. Here is my own president. There is only one person between him and me. You see him here with his AMG GT. We have been able to experience quite a few parties together. Here, one of the cars outside the event area, so you can see that they are not inflatable models. Here is an anniversary offer for the 40th anniversary. The Mercedes CLE 300 Coupe for €569 per month from the organization level on. Here are our classics in stylish black, the most chosen version. Check reality on social media, Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube. Each of the 33 nations where we are active have a channel. You can find them all on thelifeyoudeserve.net. Here are the most recent examples shared on the LR Benelux channel on Instagram. The smiling gentleman who keeps reappearing is the country manager of the Benelux. Gender, race, origin, everyone has an equal chance at LR. Regarding the rumor that network marketing is about quickly recruiting a few unfortunates who are easy to catch to take advantage of them and then drop them, any media is fond of dramatic stories. Network marketing is an open system, just like the gym. Everyone is allowed. There will certainly be a few who target people who are easy to recruit, but who don't have the skills. The majority do not do that because that is a waste of time and energy, given that these people will never achieve anything. One must therefore continuously re-recruit, and one never gets around to building an organization that, one day, runs on its own, which is the end goal. One either recruits for a reed bed, or one recruits for a forest with strong trees. If everything goes to plan, you end up here, the Christmas Gala in Berlin, for you and your team to enjoy your achievements together. And as if that were not enough, every year there are multiple incentives to win wonderful trips, together with your team. Here are some examples. A Jeep safari in the Sahara, a cruise around the Seychelles, a safari in South Africa. How to build a network, 7 simple steps. Attract instead of promote, and never insist. Update your social media so it looks professional. Post daily content about things that interest you. Once every 5 posts, you post something about your LR activity. Check profiles that you find interesting, start normal conversations, and once you have a connection, ask them one of 2 following questions. Would you be interested in trying some high-quality products at a discount? Would you be interested in receiving non-committal info about a profitable and fun side hustle? Repeat this process daily without ever forcing anything. A turnkey top business model with a personal webshop, online back-office Neo, a starter package of products, a company car concept, coaching and training, seminars and trips. A micro investment without later obligations. £228 all in, virtually for free, with a 2-month right of return if you change your mind. Why do we say virtually for free? Because 199 of the total of £228 are products that you already use daily anyway. For instance, bathroom products. So instead of buying them somewhere else, you buy them to set up your own business, and you get a bonus on your own purchase anyway, about £20. So your effective investment is £9, for which you receive a lifelong discount, 30% on the catalog price, a 360-degree web-based business system, coaching, training, events, seminars, and travels. with no further obligation whatsoever. So instead of £228, £9. That is an amazing deal. There are no other words. When I try something new, I never know beforehand for sure if it will be for me. The only meaningful questions are, does it seem fun and exciting? Do I think I might be able to do it too? Do I have anything to lose? In one form or another, you will certainly hear the following comments occasionally. I'm too good for that. That's intellectual arrogance. One shouldn't be so focused on money. That is spiritual blindness. And we must focus on helping the needy. That's a Messiah complex. You have to learn to let go of what others will think of you. Mentally stick them a dummy in their mouth. As long as they don't pay your bills, pay them no mind. I cannot prevent you from hearing the following voices. In your own head or from the mouth of others. That doesn't work. I know someone who... I've heard it said that a sector that proves to make a lot of money for those who do well sometimes annoys those who do not succeed. The question is, who are you? Be positive but realistic. The majority of your prospects will not say yes immediately. In reality, there are 3 types of answers. No, certainly not. We let go and we do not insist. Yes, I want to start. That is rather exceptional. Be careful with impulsive people. They are quick to change their minds. I need to think very well. Send information and check in briefly, regularly. A large part of your partners comes from this last group. This is where many newcomers get stuck. They find it difficult to accept no and just move on. That is, however, the fastest way to achieve regular success. Take your time and take sufficient regular action steps. That is the fastest way to success. Here, a picture with my own sponsor, Vice President Monica and her husband Tony, with a fixed bonus of €25,000 plus a car bonus. Success starts in your head. You learn the practical steps, you set yourself a goal, we develop a strategy, you take concrete action steps. It is in this last part that many newcomers get stuck. With over 20 years of experience, I know all the limiting beliefs that prevent people from taking action. Let's work on it together and manifest your success. Will you also be there at the next Christmas Gala with your team in the VIP zone as leader of your own organization? My name is Dietrich Sven Korthout. I'm a qualified economics teacher. I've been working in network marketing since 2003, and since 2013, my heart belongs to LR Health and Beauty. Your success is my passion. Now let's take a look together at one of our great events.
This is the end. Swept away, I'm stolen. Let the sky cold when it crumbles. We will stand tall, face it all together.
Ne laissez pas quelqu'un décider combien vous devez gagner par mois. Allez-y!
On se donne rendez-vous à Paris.